We fully understand that PH comes with physical symptoms, but it's often easy to forget the emotional impact and the mental impact sometimes that this condition can have. So we're really keen in this research project to give the voice to the reality of what's happening on the inside, that emotional impact, and ask people to be really quite honest with those experiences.
I was diagnosed around June in 2015 with pulmonary hypertension after a life-threatening episode where I was basically dying in hospital, and there was the prospect of, you know, my daughter growing up without a dad. I mean, that still could happen. We just don't know, because it's an awful disease. You just don't know how long you have left.
It's affected me emotionally in a lot of ways, really. I was quite a strong person, and I still most times see myself as a strong person. I don't let a lot of stuff get me down, but in quite a few other times it has got me down, as to where I've even gone to counselling and had counselling because I got really bad to where I was thinking of harming myself.
It upsets me a bit, but I don't let Paul know that, because if I don't go down, then she gets upset, and then, you know what I mean? Because, to be honest, I've seen her and she's been really good. What can I do? I can't know much, can I?
Some days I'll be fine. Some other days I won't want to get out of bed, but I make myself get out of bed and I make myself go to work. But that's just me as a person. And I do have off days where I will just sit there and cry because I don't know what the outcome will be with PH.
I do go through stages sometimes where I'm thinking, why me? What have I done wrong in life? And I do get upset sometimes and probably frustrated with myself that I can't, or I don't feel as though I'm able to do a lot of things that I used to do before.
It knocks your confidence because you don't feel like you can do as much as you could before. I get quite anxious being in a group where there's loads of people, because with PH I've noticed when I'm doing something that's, like say fast walking, I get quite hot. So if there's a lot of people around I get quite anxious. Yeah, and just get nervous to go out really.
Since Alicia's PH, she emotionally is a very different person. She's not as confident as she used to be. I don't feel like she pushes herself as much as she did.
The things that I still struggle with today, after even going through all the therapy, is anxiety around my health.
Yes, I do feel lonely and sometimes isolated, especially when you're having the down days. You know, you suffer a bit more because nobody within the family, they know I've got pulmonary hypertension, but they don't actually understand it as much as, you know, as what you're going through day to day.
I think PH has affected my self-confidence. It makes you not believe as much in yourself anymore.
A year and a half on, it is getting better, and we do try and support her as much as we can. But yeah, definitely a different person to what she was before she was diagnosed. I worry about the future. Emotionally, I don't feel as strong as I used to be.
I don't go on nights out like I think my age group, we go on nights out a lot. I haven't been on like a broad holiday with my friends because obviously there's a lot of medication that I take that I'd have to come with me, and it's like they'd be having a good time, which is fair enough, but then I'd have to not have as good of a time because of the tablets that I'm on.
I feel that I'm not the full person that I was before, because I would do anything and go anywhere, and that, I feel that that's been took away from me now. You feel a burden to your family, you feel a burden to yourself, you're frustrated with yourself because you can't do the things that you just want to do, and it all just gets on top of you.
I struggled really, really hard with an uncertain future, and I ended up having 2.5 years worth of therapy for post-traumatic stress disorder, which was a direct result of everything that happened. So I was left with massive anxiety. I was having flashbacks. I was unable to sleep. But what they don't tell you is that you're grieving. Nobody says to you, oh, well actually, and the reason you sat there crying is because you're grieving. And it's not like you've lost a family member, but you've actually lost you.